Hey guys, it's Epic Underworlds. Today I'm going to be showing you some new cards for Set 3. Set 3, basically my theme for it was, of course Epic Underworlds is just basically a crazy game with all these different creatures all jam-packed into one big universe called, well, basically the PCG universe with the Haunted Oak Spider. And if you guys didn't know, Set 3 is going to be the color yellow for the circle. So it's got 3 attack, 3 defense, so pretty good stats. It's 11 points, so you might be wondering, well, why is it that many points? That is because once per game, while this card is in your discard pile, you may bring it back to your hand. So that's super powerful, but you can only do it once per game, but still pretty good. And when this card is in your discard pile, all spider cards gain +1 attack. So this kind of unlocks a new deck that you could build out of spider cards. I know there's only a few other in the game, but I will be releasing more in Set 4. So get hyped for that. It's still a good card even without the spider deck. Creature of Myth. One of my personal favorites. When played, choose one creature from your discard pile. This card gains the attack and life values of that chosen creature, but not the ability or point value. If you have a 5/5 card in your discard pile, it gains its stats. It's 7 points because if you play this early game, it's terrible, but it's really good late game. Third is Nature Mech. One, I think it's going to be really powerful. Once per game, this card may send a card to its underworld that is in your opponent's discard pile or in play. So some cards get their abilities when they're in their discard pile, so being able to send them to your underworld. If you don't know what sends to the underworld means, it's basically like an exile in Magic the Gathering. They can't come back into play, besides this one card that can, but other than that, they're pretty much stuck there. Agent of the Night. This was suggested by one of my friends. He's like, hey, you should make this ability, and I made it into a card. So when played, you may swap this card for a card in your discard pile. So I think it's definitely has potential. But if you do want to play it as a normal creature, it's terrible. But for the swapping ability, it's really good. So definitely want to play this late game. Haunted Axe. So basically this was in Set 2, and now we have Mechanized Haunted Axe. So in Set 3, there's kind of a theme of mechanized cards. There's only a few of them, but I'll introduce more in Set 4. Basically taking old concepts like Haunted Axe and making them mechanized. So I really like this card. 7 attack, 3 defense, or 3 life, sorry. It has the ability Bleed, and when killed, you may summon a 1 attack, 1 life creature to the battlefield. So basically, you just summon a 1/1 token. Very powerful. Definitely going to use it in my decks. Peppy. I was playing Epic Underworlds with my friend Blaze PCGs, and he's like, hey, so you should make a pizza, because we were eating pizza. I was like, sure, why not? I'm going to make it right here. So right then and there, I showed him how I made my card, and Peppy was born. So Peppy's a 1/1, pretty weak, but when played, draw a card and flip the top card of your deck face up. So pretty powerful. And then my friend wanted to add the flavor text of Peppy was born from the oven that burns eternally in the depths of hell. So that's a pretty unique flavor text and definitely interesting. We got Queen of Gondo. This one my mom drew, and it's a 1/5, pretty good stats. And once per turn, while this card is in play, you may roll a 6-sided dice, and if you roll a 5 or 6, draw a card. So I haven't play tested this too much, but I have a feeling it's going to be a decent card. Next, we got one of the best cards in Set 3 for sure. Box Mech. I actually have a playthrough, which I might have uploaded earlier. If not, it'll come out soon. But basically, Box Mech is just so overpowered. Like nothing where he needs to be banned. He is an epic rare now, so you can only have 1 copy per deck, but definitely a fun card to use. Every time after this card attacks, you may return it to your hand. So very unique, and he basically can't get killed unless you leave him there, of course. But he will leave your opponent to let you attack directly, which is annoying. But other than that, this is a really fun card. So yeah, that was all the cards I have to show you. But really quick, I'm going to give you a quick update. All right, guys. So I've been redoing lots of Set 3 cards, including the Rust Mechs, which I've shown in a previous video. And of course, more cards will have backgrounds like these. I think it'll make the set look a little bit more professional. But yeah, exciting stuff for Epic Underworlds. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.